Elko County's Ruby Mountains may be the site of oil and gas drilling after the Trump administration announced plans to reopen the range to speculative drilling. Now, we heard earlier about how the tribal community feels about this happening to their ancestral homeland. Now News 4's Sophie Lincoln has more on what some say are the environmental implications of this plan.
Environmental groups like the Center for Biological Diversity have taken issue with President Trump's decision to consider drilling there, and it's also struck a chord with local politicians like Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, who wants to preserve the beauty of the site. Just as it is rich in history, the hundreds of acres of land that comprise the Ruby Mountains are also rich in natural resources and wildlife.
The Ruby Mountains are a refuge for many different species. Big game species like mule deer, greater sage grouse, migratory birds. The rubies have habitats because of their high elevation that are just not present in other parts of the state.
But with oil and gas drilling potentially on the table, environmentalists are concerned how it could disturb these critical habitats. That's why Senator Catherine Cortez Masto has reintroduced legislation to protect the rubies from drilling.
We have to identify those areas where we know there is oil and gas and areas where there's not. Ruby Mountain, there's not a lot of oil and gas, so why are we opening it up for drilling and why aren't we protecting it?
The Senator's Ruby Mountains Protection Act would withdraw about 450,000 acres of natural forest land from any eligibility for oil and gas leasing, including the Ruby Lake National Wildlife Refuge. The Trump administration announced its plan to reopen the site for speculative oil and gas drilling there, but has yet to make any real plans to do so. Reporting in Reno, Sophie Lincoln.